Hello, this is Ann Summa, and today I'll be talking about the Mint Grower Survey for December of 2019. We'll start off with the basic survey information. The project code is 193 Mint Survey. Questionnaires are being mailed out November 18th, and there is a web reporting option available. This information will come out on two releases. The Crop Production Annual Report will come out on January 10th at noon, and then the Crop Values Report will come out on February 24th at 3 p.m. Here's some information from our last December Mint survey in 2018. We harvested both peppermint and spearmint, and it looks like the peppermint acres harvested was about 58,500 acres, which is more than double the acres harvested of spearmint at 20,800. The yield of peppermint is about 92 pounds per acre of oil, and the spearmint is about 124 pounds per acre of oil. Total production for peppermint is about over 5 million pounds of oil and about 2.5 million pounds of oil for spearmint. And then the prices for peppermint is about $19.80 per pound, whereas spearmint is about $16.80 per pound. Some of the uses of mint oil. The survey only focuses on mint oil. It can be used as a flavoring agent in food. Mint oil can be used as a fragrance in soaps and cosmetics, and it can also be used for health purposes as an essential oil. It can be used for headache, muscle aches, itching, motion sickness, and nausea. Like most surveys, we start off with screening, and in 2019, did this operation harvest any acres of mint for oil? As we said, we want to exclude acres rented to others. We want to exclude mint acres harvested for fresh leaves or for tea. If the answer to the acres is no, then you'll be routed to the conclusion, and there is no further screening at this point, so take descriptive notes if they say they claim to be out of business, and go ahead and let us know what's happening. Then we move on to peppermint harvested for oil. In 2019, did this operation harvest any acres of peppermint for oil? If so, how many acres of peppermint did this operation harvest for oil? And that can be recorded to the nearest tenth, as these acreages can be on the smaller side. Then we ask in 2019 how many pounds of peppermint oil was produced, and we'll get the total pounds there. And of the pounds of peppermint oil produced in 2019, how many pounds were sold? Then we find out how much this operation received for the 2019 peppermint oil crop, and that can either be total dollars received or the price per pound of oil. Then we basically go ahead and ask those exact same questions for spearmint harvested for oil. And as another note, in Washington, they further split out spearmint into native and Scotch varieties, but the questions are still the same. You might be wondering what is the difference between peppermint and spearmint, so I did a little research on that. Spearmint has about 1% menthol, while peppermint has about 40% menthol. So peppermint has a much stronger aroma when you crush the leaf and smell it. Spearmint has hairy leaves, while peppermint leaves are shiny and have a darker leaf stem. They both have purple flowers, but spearmint flowers tend to be darker in color, and the flower stems often branch in spearmint. Peppermint does not have seeds because it's a sterile hybrid between spearmint and watermint, which is an even more aromatic menthol plant. Okay, some things we'll look out for as we're conducting this survey. We want to look out for large acreages reported. If they have a large acreage, just make a note of that as to why they are such a large acreage and that the numbers have been confirmed. We want to also verify very small acreages and make sure that it's not for home garden use. Ensure we only want mint that is harvested for oil, again, no fresh leaves or tea. And then units other than whole pounds or dollars, we need to leave a detailed info in the comment. In conclusion, that kind of wraps us up, so leave any notes as you complete the surveys to explain any unusual data, and then go ahead and ask your supervisor or your local field office if you have any questions. Thank you very much for listening, and have a great survey.